Okay.
Ready? There you
I got it.
Okay, so
Do I have to change this picture?
you don't have to. Yes, you do.
But not yet. I want to see that girl there.
Days of the Shag'n Wagon, a look back at the 1970s custom vans. The streets of the 70s were littered with a variety of vehicles.
Littered.
Badass muscle cars, massive gas-guzzling land yachts your parents drove, the new economy cars to handle the gas crisis, motorcycles, always ridden without helmets, and, of course, vans. There were no minivans in the 70s, Mike. This was a time before van had been tamed, before it had been neutered to a soccer mom machine of today.
Did you write that?
No.
That was really good.
I know,
Yeah,
it was. I had
great.
to throw it in there. I'll give credit to somebody else.
I don't like to use the word neutered, but
In
go
the
ahead.
1970s, vans didn't carry spoiled kids drinking juice boxes and watching SpongeBob. Quite the contrary. Vans were basically a bedroom on wheels, Don. No SpongeBob, no juice boxes, no trips to organized sporting events in the suburbs. Just a lot of sex and recreational drug use. They might say the 70s full-size van was the crazy uncle of the modern minivan. The uncle lived in a dangerous situation in the 70s and then flamed out a decade later. In the 70s, many van owners took their Shag'n wagons seriously and tricked them out to the limit. Big, shiny side pipes with mellow sounds, plush interior carpet for the maximum results, dual amps and the horsepower, and perhaps most importantly, the artwork on the side. The vans of the 70s were decorated with airbrushed psychedelic wizards, doobie smoking dragons, naked slave girls, flaming unicorns. The trippier, the better. This was not your mom's minivan. This was a place where bad things happened, and the designs were a warning sign. Get into the back of a van with an airbrushed Grim Reaper and a land of mushrooms and naked fairies, you know what you're getting into.
Naked fairies.
Yeah. Your clothes are distinctive too. Your lifestyle was different, so why should your means of transportation be any different? It was a sexual revolution. A vehicle designed to accommodate massive amounts of shagging and drugs just made sense. Songs like Me and You and a Dog Named Boo declared generation passion to spread their wings on the open road, untethered by responsibility. The only downside to thick shag carpeting, Don, was that your roaches tended to get lost in the fibers. Nowadays, a van labeled Magic Mushroom wouldn't make it down about a mile without being stopped, searched, impounded, and the driver imprisoned. Of course, I don't want to paint a completely one-dimensional picture of the 70s. They weren't all used for sex and drugs. In fact, before the days of seatbelts requirements, the great family trips, enjoying the splendor of a spacious legroom, the CB radio, kids playing Rock'em Sock'em robots in the back, life was good in the 70s, even for a kid. Like a boat, vans of the 70s often had their own name branded on the side. Note of the name Pot of Gold isn't referring to what you might think it's referring to. Think Acapulco Gold or Lumbo Gold, also known as Colombian Gold. Well, it's been fun traveling down memory lane. Custom vans, it's time to put your paraphernalia down and, what? Keep on trucking.
Yay!
Jazz hands.
That was worth the wait.
Was
it?
That was worth
Okay.
the wait.
Back.